All right. All right. So I have Katie Wiley here. She is a phenomenal individual that decided to come to KWRP. And keeping with just showing the culture and just showing who is here, I wanted to make sure I sat down with you and had a conversation. So,
Okay.
First question right out the gates, why real estate? What got you sparked to want to go this direction?
Real estate for me has always been in the back of my mind. I was in software sales for about 15 years
All right.
in high tech. And when we moved to Oregon in 2006, I think it was 2008, I ended up leaving technology and raising my two kids who are now 19 and 21.
All right. Wow.
So became an empty nester and decided, this was something that I've always kind of thought of. I've done some flipping, some kind of dabbled in interior design, and always really enjoyed the housing market. Loved to go to open houses just for fun.
Yeah.
So it just kind of took my two passions, which was my skill set, which was, technology sales. Mm-hmm. And my passion for housing. I just thought it just kind of married the two together really well.
All right.
That's why.
Awesome.
Yeah. And Tomas.
Yeah, I was going to say. And
a little bit of Tomas pushing me.
You guys have had a lot of communication. I remember when Tomas brought you in. It was just...
It's been fun. Years. He's been encouraging me for years. So
he has this strange way of infectiously, in a positive way, getting people excited to do things.
Sometimes positive. No, I'm kidding. No,
right.
Honestly, yeah, great guy.
All right. So now, what do you do? I know it's been a short period of time, but like outside of work, like what are some things you do that help fill your cup?
Well, my cup is all about my kids.
Yeah.
It's always been, it's always been sports and, activities. I was very athletic. My husband was very athletic and our kids were very athletic. My daughter runs at Oregon State now on a scholarship, which is really fun. Really it's just being able to spend time with my family and my friends and travel. We're really big travelers. We love to travel.
Nice.
And I actually, with my immediate family, we're going to Ireland. We retraced our roots and we're going back there just with my siblings and our spouses.
That's super exciting.
In June. So it's exciting.
We had something similar. My mom has like the whole lineage.
Yeah.
And it's like the Egan family had castles and all sorts of stuff.
Of course.
Like, they were part of a crazy revolution, and it's really wild when you start going back on all of that.
Yeah, so. Especially if you're interested in history, which is we both are. So.
Yeah, I used to be a history major, so
really,
and then I was like, oh,
what are you going to do with that?
Right? Exactly. I was like, and then I was like, well, then I'll go be an English teacher. I was like, well, nah, I don't want to do that either. So yeah. Then now, fast forward a handful of years, here we are, and I get to have amazing conversations with folks like yourself. So. Cool. Now, final question: why KWRP? Like what?
Well, we already mentioned Tomas.
Yeah,
that was huge. Really, he was a huge inspiration. But I did do my due diligence, and for me, it was the training that KW provides. Being somebody who hasn't been in real estate before, I really wanted, the best training. That was the advice I got when I was doing my classes. Was go to the place, even though you have to put money into it, go to the place that provides the best training and think of it as you're investing in yourself. Like the places maybe where you're not investing that way probably doesn't provide the best training. So for me, it was all about the training.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's funny because when I had landed in this role, the way we've been told that it's kind of structured, it's almost like an accelerated business degree.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, just with Ignite, like just the things I've seen so far is, it's definitely an education, and you take what you want from it.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
It was very impromptu, so it was like, walked in. I'm like, we're recording today, so if you ever have me pull you aside in the hall, just know that we're probably going to be sitting down and recording. So thank you for entertaining.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you.